air ball. 5 past 10. And of course, European major leagues and so. And then matches in the basis so. Calf Interclub competition matches. Oh, Robert the Dramani Musa. Similar to Nina, so bad dying. And Mamelodi Sundowns shall start the Malian 3-0. More step up. Bansan second leg in a day. I must start the Malian Makakobo. Pyramid NAS far. And also Koya 1-1. And a big game. Ewa Radis. Esperance. Omone Ali. An easy game. A CAF Champions League. My ref is a Confederations Cup. And so much is MTNFA Cup Obianyo. 7 minutes past 10. Cobra?
Yeah, Gadaji.
In terms of the room.
1974, 14th March, to send ne. 52 years ago to ne. And as I journey Cup of Nations din kind. Zaire share Zambia e kam you know mantimi anti na sa finance no etie fo muntie ni ye na mon hye nso 74 no de woman say first match no ebo draw 2-2 and a replay until the match was played 12th match and the 2 days 14th match to eneno 52 years no Zaire e share Zambia e kam you know mantimi anti Mulamba India scored that 2 goals 52 years ene aye kaka ye ho ewo Cup of Nations ne history abakosemu 50 years ago to ne
5-0
ena Morocco eje ne Cup of Nations a oje a 1G BM 14th March 1976
okay
na Morocco ene Guinea ena pre cup no yebo first round wie ne yebo round robin nti wo mu na Morocco ewo 4 points na Guinea 3 points nti sekoba se Guinea sha o magic cup no nti de buy ne se Chilif Sulemani sha go ma Guinea na Baba Otu so boa ya Morocco for so etika no match no ebo 1-1 na o modje cup no Romania coach 50 years ago to ne na o modje cup no 14th March 1978 kataje Accra Sports Stadium Golden Boy score golden goal. Golden Boy score golden goal. Edano ye brada 14th March 1978. Edano na Razak Golden Boy. Eshe Sadok Asasi Atuga. Sadok Asasi Atuga. Obibo busasa no free. Odama Tunisia national team from 1960s to 70s. No, I one of the goalies Tunisia boost you off. So Edano and our golden boy Chirene saying crying. Honestly, a golden boy our Ghana football mu. And our shares are long goal in 57th minute. Emma or my Ghana. Timi Edin Kunim. Ref no free Libya. Obedi Gohal. Edis Amachino. Nay Branda. Elsewhere. Now Uganda. Also share Nigeria 2-1 Kumasi Sports Stadium. Yes, Tunisia 1-0 on Krino. Now Kumasi so that brother no so Uganda so share Nigeria 2-1. And no any firma kumakun 48 years. 48. And then now a boss our match no. And also ye kaka home. 14th March 1984, 42 years ago to ne. Baku esiwo Abidjan. Now the Okoba and say Nigeria and Egypt. A day Allah refused to calm down. A day Allah refused to calm down. Nia ninchire mu echire any say. Na semi-finals of a Cup of Nations. And Nigeria ne Egypt Asia. Nigeria shemienu Egypt shemienu. Na saa match no edu penalty shootout no na Egyptians no ehun se omu okruan e mu bag mu nti omu kwa koyiru kruan no na omu be kinkan ahwe se nyankopɔ betimi adi aboa omu saa da na enti omu kinkan kruan na ye wie no omu firi mu omu ntimi anko finals e wo 1984 Cup of Nations e wo Cote d'Ivoire ase so enti banner headline graphic a day Allah refused to calm down saa match no and no kobo ake so the other semi finals so Algeria and Cameroon ebo goalless draw 5-4 on penalties and Cameroon di ja Algeria kwan Cameroon di kosia Nigeria finals of 84 so 42 years and in ne ye ka ho 25 years ago to ne and the latest Jones atuko efio esa nya gidie biem se or the local players in kwa kobo Nigeria na yasani dia Congo wasa the players makoma akwa aduonu mienu 22 eba abonten na mu dudu na players be dumiensa no mu house of folk bobo kuonum the likes of Samia J the likes of James Nano Dan Kwe Amankwa Mreku Emmanuel Sekofo Charles Taylor Joan San Ajimandua Steven Tete mu nyina no mu 13 players from house of folk offer 2 free kotoko no offer 2 free as gold okika bo manu anya 22 ena mpanifo say hey madamfo da no bi kofa local players nkwa kosia Nigeria na we usa akire mu say o say me na me coach me na me kokon no ekoyi a mo mama so ankoyi na so mbeyi mafiri ho munyimi mfiri ho enti 25 years ago to ne Cecil Jones the later ko fio ensema ono so edeba abonten Golden Boy Abdulrazak 2002 and also 24 years ago to ne ono so den sembe to dwa say enka ni bi Nigeria Ghana Egypt Ewa Africa football mu Cup of Nations ne competitions ahodo na yegina brane na saade na die trimu dem sa anim se no na de yebeko na 2002 wasi yanhwe aman bi ti se Burkina Mali ene omo keka no omo baaye no omo be kire se omo ball no omo pejam enti aman na adi nkan dada football no se yanya bibi ni ansua bibi amfirimu a daachi yedina yebo a ne yede yensa toto ya bati so ne ya bakon so no enya ade ebetimi aboa enti wasi football no enyoma esesa enti Ghana ene other countries so yensesa e football sectors no na de edi twa to no so Lawrence Ajay kosi akan e Russia team sa de ne ma Germany on loan ena kotoko de kodan GF se ono pre-floating so onsi akan makrobia kotoko 2003 no na omunchire mu ne se e kon fa so ko ekura no kwan bone nti GF mua no munye nhwehwemu se de be ya ba bi okọ transfer no Russia eni ni Paul Chelsea o de ne ko onya sati transfer ITC din ban no ko bo no de bebu abo no GF mua kotoko no munye san nhwehwemu no nti ene mfie mako 23 years a GF so di tum se ampa de kotoko ka no mu onyina so nti ombe san nhwehwemu no maboa na nia ne hu wo mu bia no omode abeto abontinti ene 23 years ago to ne yakaka ho 14th March ene yakọ Golden Boy Abdulrazak die wom 78 they are refused to come down 84 by Boake nyina no ene yakompale a ye de ama ye tifo
Kobna me da CP Robert Drummond Musa wa ha chimensa so atanase Robbie
senior say bibi aboko
breaking news from Old Trafford.
Okay,
yes, Sir Jimmy Ratcliffe refused to confirm whether Michael Carrick
will continue
as Manchester United coach permanently at the end of the season. One confirm.
Okay.
So beto also. And us. Name say Carrick by since Amorim Koeno. Oye Jumadi.
Jumadi Oyebi.
Oye Jumadi.
Top four they likely say United will bo. Especially Omisha Aston Villa game by Barcelona top four in the room.
Okay.
And young Comra.
Young Comra. And when it was gun blazing and
Sundance.
The Melody Sundance for
game wa a bear for ye pass France and Ali game no.
And then you may 8 o'clock.
Big game one no bed in pa. And see a home sense ba. Details in the haba.
Bayern Munich is on Bayer Leverkusen.
Yes. Home go for Leverkusen.
But I don't pay now me really Tottenham a whole lot.
Yes. Report is Ombeja coach in the coin.
Coach in the
Omu candidate.
13 senior first team injured. And you at times when you blame the coach. Because your team you are is around certain people. Omu results omu no certain players.
Yeah.
And some players makuma tete omu na ombeshase. Including Kudus Mohammed.
Yeah, Kudus Mohammed.
And how they blame
coach.
It's not
that relegation zone, baby, or Dana, and yet,
Liverpool. Top coach, Krabakra, or you still for that. I don't think
you want some relegation.
No, But once they do something, say you have to get points. It's a Liverpool no so near break airpay. Top 4.
You said over Tottenham. Over Tottenham.
Over Connecticut. Chelsea in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola say game against West Ham. Omulusudia is off.
It's off.
That's the reason it's off.
Say Arsenal, any Everton of which I'm say big game for Arsenal, difficult game for Arsenal against Everton.
I don't see Arsenal and can away crowd.
Yes, but
Everton they omit me. Amanya they could be a draw.
But why Everton form the Chrome? Everton form the Chrome, especially away matches now. Mobono. Matches so much bono away no our results.
Oh, the in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, 1991 yeah, fixtures ne.
Form
Madrid wa here. Mr. Madrid ne.
Elche. Yes, Elche.
Barca so boy. Sevilla.
Yes.
Echina wia.
Yes, and Basso.
Oh, Raymond Pichwan.
Barca come no, yeah. Oba kai so mu share 4-1B.
Okay, away the uncle, but you home one day, and you're the ambition.
Okay. Well, Sino Poku and our tenant, Kano Kabanajma, the historian, Omunina, our Hana Fekra, our chairman, Benti, Yakwaman, and Nia Badan, Commodity Bianon, Yababedi, Nianshas, our the Confederations of African Football, make sure the CAF Champions League and the Confederations Cup, Enra, Masam Dawana, Mamelodi Sundowns, Bobo Koneche, Star the Malian, our gamer, and also Basso, Lucas Masterpiece, Moripe Stadium, our Pretoria, Gomu Kamiansa, woman so anti-be boy, and it did it, Kuliso Mondao, about the first goal, 34th minute, and Sacrampo, and a 55th minute, Colombia, and it did it, Brian Leon, one of the second goal, and a 74th minute, Ram Rhiners, and soon every game, Adama Masandawana, Mamelodi Sundowns, Bobo Konam, woman so timidin, Kunim, and Ranumera, Farabat of Morocco, woman pyramid at the Buanim. Now game na question and on the 80 minutes Ahmed Hamodan about the first goal Adama Farabat na 52nd minute Zalaka and so betika ama game no Korean 1-1 na match Saudi no ever twaso and that day o call the CAF Champions League game back on the baso Renaissance Sportive Berkane wombo Al Hilal Duman game no a game wa I don't so baso 10 p.m. and a game wa I don't so baso no what a confederation Kabana or told the oil 1 p.m. Woman was Zamalek now for Al Mazri. Woman so ball Shabab Radi Baluzdat. I know as 8 o'clock p.m. or China go pradum na abdominal dumia matches out on. I don't say about me Basso now quite a CAF Champions League. I Esperance de Tunis 9 p.m. When we see Al Akli na game way woman to the say revenge. When body Al Akli wabra Esperance 9 p.m. Ada Yanko Praduma China woman should game ne Basso China Confederations Cup no Maniama airball USMG 1 p.m. Olympic de Safi Adam with that AC 10 p.m. Omni Babuania. I don't say about me Basso. Yanko major European leagues in Anra near France Olympic du Marseille Emma Boys and Munsuo Livuni late there then so much was there Boma Kabakwa what a 79 minutes and I just say I'm in Guri about the only goal at the Tunata Bobo Kwan did Marseille woman so a far win and then matches me and Sana Basso Lorient and the Lons at the Buanin 4 p.m. Angus about OGC and here 6 p.m. Monaco and a brass game no as manum abapana watching and a side game at top form watching Yanko Praduma matches and num air Basso Strasbourg about Paris FC Le Paris Saint-Germain was in 9th na side game report I got to say we more postpone sans French Football Federation pasa PAG any opportunity we will talk about the Champions League now we will prepare and the side game no we more postpone the PAG Le Havre about Lyon and ya Seman Dunum abapa on 9 home match about Toulouse I don't see Seman Dunum abapa on 9 home and a game no Baswa René be still Lille and I have 7:45. We call the standings. PSG after week 25 ebino bought 26 and Marseille no women craft 57 Lens aircraft 56 Olympique du Marseille craft 49 Lyon Tossenan craft 46 and Num Rennes 43 Meye Bete Mecha Tosquin chat no Mason Greenwood about 15 goals Joachim Panasali about 14 and some our Supronoswa where Tosquin chat no Yan Fenin Chemu our Fedroseni Tariana Zerko Carcho women Taren Carces Riano and Torino women Chepama Etra Shoma Kane women Timu Baku and then Manchester Miansa Air Barcelona Inter Milan Razuri Labene Mata Evosi Atlanta Bergamasca Carcio our near friends San Siro with Chepe Miaza 2 p.m. and Barcelona Societa Sportiva Carcio Napoli Patronopaya Wombol Leche 5 p.m. Unesa Carcio Elbo at the Church Juventus da Bianconari they already the Vesta Signora and 7:45 p.m. and then also Barcelona Church now Nyango Paduma 5 matches at Barcelona Hellas Verona Elbo Genoa 11:30 a.m. Nothing Ebenya Pizza, Wombo Kayari 2 p.m. Sassuolo hosti Bologna 2 p.m. Como and the Association Sportiva Roma, the Jarosis Afiway Champions slot no, and I'm say Roma losing my Genoa no Como as a Roma. Omo overtake mo na fe omo for the slot for Champions League no until 5 p.m. and a game on Chenya Upandama and a Babasua Francesco Fabregas Chelsea Elpen as the new manager no wadon sebe coach Como Bobokono Societa Sportiva Calcio Lazio the Rosoblo the Bianco Chalasis Elbo and the AC Milan the Diavoro the Rosanari na Lazio game way na supporters in say Claudio Lotito among Perenci omo yet demonstration and matches na omunko na mo say AC Milan Elban there some matches where supporters in na ebe trupia ko 7:45 p.m. and ayo chanya go plan ma and Barcelona for Monday Cremonese hosting Fiorentina across standings after we 28 Ebenya Inter Milan, Nerazzurri Labanamata 67 points, AC Milan de Giavoro, the Rosanari 60, Societa Sportiva, Calcio Napoli Patronopea 56, Como Aircraft 51, Association Sportiva Roma, Jarosis Aircraft 51, Juventus de Bianconari, the already the Vesta Signora Aircraft 50, Atlanta Bergamasca Calcio, Woman Aircraft 46, Wope Capo Canonieri, Mechia Tosquin Chatana, Latario Martin. What about 14? Nico Pass about 9. Kenan Yildiz, Adam Fekrano, Davis Simon, woman Swabot 9 respectively. Woman Rasmus, Hoyland Mo, na and what young quarter Bonasilica, the chance of Bruce Salmon Chen Gleibeck, woman St. Polly Bomu 2-0 Anra. I'm over 1.5 a Juma, and then 5 matches at Barcelona will be arena by all for Leverkusen. Woman shall inform by Munchen, Bavarians die Bruce in 2:30 and Borussia Dortmund Gassenkirchen 2:30 Omobo Osburg Eintracht Frankfurt and Hendiam 2:30 Hoffenheim Elbo Adetia Wolfsburg and 2:30 Hamburger SV NFC Cologne and it's 5:30 Ochanya Padom na Dumya 3 matches at Barcelona Werder Bremen Elbo 2:30 Adetia Menso 5 now for Freiburg I will see Union Berlin and here 4:30 now for Stuttgart about Adetia Rosenborg Sports Leipzig and here 6:30 standings say NS Supronatia Bayern Munchen Bavarians die Bruce Class 66 and after week 25 Ebenya Borussia Dortmund Gassenkirchen 55 Hoffenheim Aircraft 49 Stuttgart Tossenai 47 and RB Leipzig Women Tossenum Aircraft 47 Leverkusen Aircraft 44 near your friend is a top screen chat I'm the chance Harry Edward Kane about 30 goals the king of goals and after Buen did Dennis Ondev about 15 Luis Jas Morolanda about 14 Sehu Alain Garassi also about 12 away at the Bundesliga. Yan Fenin Chem all La Liga. Na Enra Numera na enye ize kra na ye Alaves omne Vlario area pim so Alaves ato twade kan wa brane on gola Rafa Marin SN na ye be game no 90+8 ana Nicholas Pepe wonso restore parity adema nia ya friend say Vlario Bobokuna omonso nya point for that game pass no 67th minute in Thomas Tel Party abamu beye leda adema Vlario Bobokuno and the matches no makuma kunai na paso Girona host Bilbao 1 p.m. AT Madrid Roger Blancos Los Canarios ball Hatefe 3:15 na Real Oviedo women sober 5:30 the Atia Valencia Real Madrid Los Maringos Blancos the White Angels the Galacticos Mr. Samson Kwame Nyameche when former Greater Kumasi Mayor Honorable Sampam team no money ball 8 p.m. and you na manyane nkyese Madrid be rotation omonhwa ana omanfa omusabi ankosai ne air France boys ni nsuo mbenom enchi rotation de aba so ahead of Man City game no wachenya umpa adoma Morocco bo Espanya 1 p.m. Barcelona Leke Bogranes the Catalans eba Sevilla 3:15 Real Betis Bolompe eba Celta Vigo 5:30 nafe Real Sociedad San Sebastian 8 p.m. no womo be hosi Osasuna na Monday Vallecano about Levante and we 8 p.m. we call standings after we 27 even about 28 Barcelona Leke Bogranes the Catalans Azorgrana Ekra 67 Real Madrid Los Marincos Blancos the White Angels the Galacticos 63 Villarreal Ekra 55 AT Madrid and Los Coconarios Ekra 54 we call Pichichina Kylian Mbappe Lotensiami what about 23 and after Vedat Muriki wabo 18 Lamine Yamal Ebana Nazrai wadonso Kamubia touchscreen chart no wadonso atimi about 14 goals yenko wiwi our the EPL no the almighty EPL the most lucrative league yabon wasasi so na the Champions League no there say akoto nsuom dia momo na nsuom babo the Premier League no 5 matches and Burnley host Bournemouth 3 p.m. Sunderland the Black Cats ball at the Brighton and no 3 p.m. and a Saturday game no I don't so ebetimi abaswa my man fan just Sunderland host Bobo Kwane did Brighton and so another den year pa and watching other matches no yebenya Arsenal the Gunners wombo Everton the toughest 5:30 p.m. game we are no bad day. Chelsea was in Newcastle the Mampis 5:30 p.m. Omunyina no Champions League games about next week intino ama omonsun abaya hweye and for West Ham and Manchester City. The Citizens, the Sky Blues, 8 p.m. and also game one. I bet the Saturday City, so Mbaje League, you know, and also Monday. Sunday, Crystal Palace, Ebo Leeds, 2 p.m. Manchester United with Bobo, United the Dead, Sinopoku, someone Joaquin Bukim, Kwabanajima the historian, and after Crystal Docasimo, if you are the Manchester 4 dozen year pa. Woman Aston Villa, 2 p.m. and Barcelona Forest, Ebo Fulham, 2 p.m. now for Liverpool. Former Regional Minister Honorable Samuel Simmons our team winning Edward of Posting Pumpunimo and a Tottenham and a Dechriam so 4:30 and a Basua and Monday a game back of Brentford Ebowuza what cross standings are after we touch a minimum about 29 City more about 29 Arsenal about 30 we'll cross 67 Man City cross 60 Manchester United 51, Aston Villa 51, Chelsea the Blues, Mr. Sancho of the Ghana Post 48, Liverpool 48, Brentford 44. Now call near France at top screen chart now. Ellen Butch Holland, Wabo 22, I got Thiago 18, Antoine Salom Semenyo, Wabo 15 now for João Pedro, one about 14 away. I am major European leagues, you know, update film the bar. Yedinina and so Ediama Booster Fonty, young fans in our summer, and the winning Premier League Player of the Month for February. Nagodola, AJ, near friends, a coach in Edianum, Edison Nasua, boy, and it did Pedro Netons, no, area set game or Airbasso, women Newcastle, Yaman game suspension, one team in second, Lamini Yaman training with Barca and Ra, or available. Liam Rossinia confirms says to vow out of weekend game, Chelsea Airborne. John Carrick and so confirm say Mason Mount about back to training. I will training Mbappe training with ball over the weekend and answer Enra will train with ball and also they say what back to fitness and Falazina Isaac and so after a long while report say on also be resume training. United new 100,000 seater stadium no Oman answer say be cost 2 billion wabra Omia Boa so mbesi na fe Tottenham at the new coach ebe replace I got $2 I see decision no after Liverpool game no and omo be making senior Fancy na Radford no yesi Barca and here no mo 30 million buyout clause no and fan Radford wabra one Laporta I confirm say ombe standing eno your loan deal instead of say Barca ebe tua buy clause no na omo so attorney senior fancy
no United already zombe standing loan deal no
no dear omumie no report crash say na nka omo pese omo san e man returning ana nkomodidi e koso and omo feel say 30 million no cramp no e boy e wo form hwe Radford performance a obona ti na nka oso omo negotiate ye e pagem kakra na Barca for them say sika sem ti omo pese omo extend loan deal mom
Barca sika sem ye ana la porta itino mo go to ba wo say president to mano and no number who say font in the office investigation be somebody never be start table bono say two free wa say enya Ghana hango ba bia say tactics say politics okay sisi ya kwa efie ne ka say go to aba ye man mo to aba ye yere mo so campaign campaign say bisu ma ye me campaign as a vote me crown opani to abo me fie sisi ya me president okay enti eno ye nia junior tiero Akokare or just watch it live see shatter the whole Ghana ono Eddie na fe Ghana pena man so join here live or see weekend passports and I'm enjoying it of Benji one fancy say we are or say Chelsea winning against Newcastle by 3 goals. You know, greetings to Okumkom MC Achumango be just south of a Kofi Ajaman black man. Also good morning, watching live inside Pick Farm in Accra. Anane Kunzuko Jokrum was Arsenal 2 Everton 0. Anane dia wade abano we say Chelsea 1 Newcastle 2 West Ham 2 Man City 1. Kwani pesa na league in intem into ono ye na results no edi about measures here every chairman's about yenhwe Blasters squad and then Thomas Partey and afi Antoine Semenyo winning the EPL Player of the Month February.
Blasters squad ni they say edi kan say preparation nana Blasters yeah say about 3 friendly games a domination against Austria, then Germany, and then them say the other game, but I think it should be Mexico, maybe. And I was yes. And these are the lineup. But we share squad now. Say Kudus ni a star boy and done to say any holiday or this time young commit me a combine it. Nanka a boy, but as at now no Kudus and a injury until me in Siakai. And I'm saying Niama Sosuya, one of the key players from Bok, friendly man, because I call Malik Ram, no go. On Jordan. You see, no options are can Jordan Opoku, sorry, Jordan, Ayu. And Semenyo names we are active on mobile. Likewise, Winya Fatah is Aku. These are the guys. Then your center back, so Salisu. Also a long-term injury and also replacement after no more so which man drafted in obi no wa behema technical team no dey him say the 5 additions abeka abeka Fenison coach Otuado ene ne mante the dibia na say technical side in there san so a beefy ahode no going forward the for now no they say enyam more then the day I used to issue no a BEM, whereas injury concerns in Tinka, maybe the Nanka make case because of injury situation, war attacking options. No, okay, the no friendly matches now. Bakwana mi grandpa, at least it between the assessor. No, say or physically or fit. Or beat me idea a Yako World Cup. I made the first say or leadership quality and experience. So the ball World Cup about me and some we come. Maybe on the 4th time. Then party issues, so or a key player of your national team Black Stars Jordan knew how the captain yadi. And the influence so may feel near the bit me abwa. But then on the private issue or delay OBI you see there well known 2 additional charges to 6 charges are omo edi can the ball no 2 additional ones Homa January to April so ko yin ho ano I mean Saki is not 2004 no more UK then there was the late Agogo no Sinakai Edema Bristol Rovers also go through this thing and later on omko text messages from the lady I was sending ama Agogo may so rest in peace I love you ni ade nyina che say onum kra na make advance until later omo boni nyina egu o ma nya Agogo hwe nti we say some of this allegation unless Ibia prove otherwise for now they said try near November but we call hearing for the other charges in April 2 additional charges I know not a hard way but it doesn't stop anybody from playing football because there was one guy Biana Obotak no Liverpool was it Lennon BB Lennon no Liverpool no Obotak because of also now our prison sentence near there or I hope that the psychologists because he be here party in midfield alongside Yerenchi Mone other guys or meeting and support. For Blasters squad in there for now they are depleted until say or more prayer could do sene Niama I recover fully no matter joint team ne who they will be take shape. Then Samenyoso we need the best player for the English Premiership for the month of February. I think say deserve ever since Oba Man City, no. I think it was about 12 games and I watched 7 to be a good contribution altogether because it's about 14 goals altogether in the Premiership. 15 goals so far. 8 from the previous team Bournemouth and 7. In the month one and I think that he only the best player for Man City. That's why I say HELLO or any other, but the contribution to goals and the performance in the EPL, no, I think say it's good for on the career and the Blasters altogether. For some ever since Oba Man City me who gamer or boy because the performance no below 50%. Nina was true. All because we adjusted very well to Manchester because here we know England from Bournemouth. Yeah, it's good. Say what me win is I would end Monyam at the moment one kasa. Hoping say obe stay fit 100%. Now will the Blaster attack you know in the World Cup 2026.
Okay, Robert.
Senior. On Black Stars friendly matches are here covered him said most of your players you know we bring April and I don't know me Jordan no cause you here addition beer. But me feel say wa bra players ni bebre April no or say ye di bi no ba hihye mu a e be kwa akọ try omo this friendly si omo say ya anko afko ni bia nka friendly matches we ni friendly matches can
no that comment as a captain Grana is it good because normally you nim come out we are coaching it because normally coaches and captains they normally talk but for captain of a team to come out say we don't need any addition
MJ on no watch na dwen MJ training busa about a team no so osusu say the ball qualifies here ye qualify any there o here any addition bi onu ne de nim de mu de osusu say o mu ne betimi akwa akobo ana say o mu ne team a ombekwa akobo nti me feel say na dwenche no wache but ne te say the kind of position
adwenche no ya na opposition ni
opposition yes na yeah fire sports minister on there you issued
yes
nti ya na opposition so can be
that statement Grano he used a first phrase say I will not be surprised if he friend that word phrase that phrase na man for original so can say
some be can na yes and then over Jordan so there na menim say bia na otro job dey am o bi nim to say a place here Calabos model bia na ohwe a honom mum na am so otro touch light in the
upon second thought and we may need that players
sure
we may need them
sure
Calabos no do
especially say
any they didn't get here though o me Bobby there but we may need them
sure any there so mu as so much being say fine once I shall say na most of us feel say Dodo na abo a sacrifice the team na qualify. Into you kwa you mafi mu ese okofo bid naba. But the moment some of the players you need more faith is here. Bebre injuries.
Bebre crowd half injury because they say Kudus cry if he's to come about middle of April.
Yeah.
May Ngwan Obinya.
Yeah.
And June, July World Cup.
Yeah.
And he how fit.
You shouldn't forget a World Cup. Obi answer person ko bontin so a half fit cramp no be declare no fit. So on Saturday na
but on no quite the performance no was an affect.
It lies in a honum na was a team doctor. Or ma or yeah you pa aggressive for some of the players and the injuries show more. Because a walk up or say
a player be injury. Say a player be injury. Yet me say one. Obi had in the version. Because I did say injury. This all say
sure.
We hear instance but
sure.
The no phone the version
a walk up. A walk up.
Coach in the
uncle. A walk up. Enti Mekai say now ne Mbome din komo. He made mention say team doctors no. The more na omotina ho channel na hard dream because no more a creative friends e with team mu into team ni team doctor no crampo e din komo
and there is everywhere.
Yes, o team ni team Charlie mean you we say na city but me mani metimi abo okay former Kotoko striker ya chips ade ne ba Kotoko na say ya me we finidi kakrakra moni the nya fata o sha kuba ne din de
Abdul Shafiu Okache omuso obetimi abo but them say o tutu mika okoba no adana yi be tan be kan o hin brenya na sport
sure o mu say
the team manager
nti o mu approach no ka say no cresa but o feel so obetimi di abo you understand when you offer nya dia obe reject offer no obe kan say obetimi di abo but obe san na wie no afi na na akwa problematic
nti o san you no pra obe he no
nti most of the players fake so a fit because a walk up near Kwakobonti. I was say team doctors no more money daho and then Utwado I was so or no monsu edinko and then clubs or woman also no medics
there should be communication.
Sure. They say Kudus Mohammed the timeline it is saying the injury situation it is saying Nuama dear to saying Salis
one thing I like about the foreign clubs is almost crowd of players now no money DH because on so player no on the tree and the Kaye.
Yeah.
On the Henry. No, who national team the Obehiana Bia, Manta Behiana Bacope.
Yeah. And until the ma, Omude Omuba, no more Sunday, doctor said they are coming so Mumbrano. Squad no, me who say in Sacre Bebre ever bar for the friendlies, you know. Goalkeeping department, Lauren Satizigi, Benjamin Asari, and Anam. Say these are 3 goalkeepers. Probably omudi ebewurum na no ne atiti agbasi de any ade de but minim so no be replace anana na sa anana beba na Lovin Satisgi ni Benjamin Asaria on the goalkeeping side no
but AJ Sports Complex done DBB United 4 Kotoko 1
wow
friendly game course on pay AJ Sports Complex DBB United mama handle humiliating defeat to Kotoko backyard
4 the another
1 House of Focus also any golden kicks and also 87 minutes 0-0 and the updates kakrano what they about
this time for the way so sweet akwa see and one 7 and coach be no mo boy na or kind of so but
is yours na afi why be anymore they who want here what no obomo na sana hu eno no mom ye bold ene timika mom akukuduro and Richard Apia can one more chest medicine and mutimika wo dey akukuduro antimika because the obohu no obu wo pia wa bontia beka eyedi but I don't know coach in the kind come fine a good fair yeah na do champion ebe kumi wai but they no can so na sampa
o say anya fair to him and now we say
come me ma Julian me chire wa ma Julian me chire no ma Julian me chire wa dey say be fair to who me the situation on the ground me share na me dey one analysis about simple say be fair say in the fair and the who pa fa memfa
otia ye coach na no wa bo no
on
defenders Gideon Mensah air fit nti ebefre no oze Ebenezer Anan Salisu de ne injury situation nti menye sure say ne dey be wram
because out of the World Cup
no ina proper oh okay Jerome Opoku Alexander Jiku Jonas Ajete and then Ebenya Kingsley Schindler na say Oba boy and I'm expecting say coaches na ni be ko ho a Kamaradini Mahmoud no free media mana or joining that Sudanese club. He's been playing day in the outer. Meshano, he's very, very super.
And no money arrest Bikini.
Sure. He's playing the Champions League. And omo topi omo group. Team ni topi the Champions League group. And where the pedigree of African football baby Drew no in terms of the Champions League, but stage is Drew no can say is now. He's been playing day in, day out. The last time he scored a fantastic goal. The first goal for the club. Free time of joining Omonti. I'm expecting say my yen say Minka player no bomb Diama Soccer Club so also striker Jonathan so free wa no an yen friend be player and ball local league mo a be a friend o free anmo and one yen friend be I'm expecting say Kamaradini Mahmoud ni tibe room and then Razak since in asa finding the form no. It is say Salisu Bra. Now Razak Simpson he testing for some time now. Now the form next to but Asaba the last time we shot 2 goals just here Diama Soccer Club and the commanding role will play our nations team. I'm expecting say Razak Simpson say Salisu Pradia he should be called to the national team. Then Onio says Sibena, let me choose Mubako. But over here, Simpson has been with the Black Stars for recent times. He's been with the Black Stars. And I'm expecting say Razak Simpson and so Edinburgh in terms of the defenders. In me for Thomas Shea Party, I'm told he said he will be called to the team. And then Elisha Usu and when she some of the players be one more and commodity be Koso. Player back born Nashville, any others, Mamu say, Omugusu, any Omu Kasa. I'm told so to any players be, you bring some players be a returning to the Black Stars and also Benya call up or try Omare in terms of the midfield. And then the striking rule there, Semenyo, Kamaradini Sulemana, on the form, Jordan Ayew, Abdul Fattah Ishaku, Inaki Williams, Christopher Bonsuba, and after Jerry a free year, he's also playing. I know we players I'm expecting. And then say a friendly game players need to be prepared. Say yes, so be ready. Joseph Pinto no beba any others. The name so mu eka team no home. Now one player may recommend it. Men fancy 2 players from the local league. Bako Emmanuel Ano and a Bako Atakumi of BBN Gold Stars. Say ye come up friendly see na. Yes, say cause why try matches, your boy try matches there. Omo Canada, I near. Yamfa Emmanuel Ano. Mekai on a cool lead the attack for the local team against South Africa. Now South Africa they bought the last friendly game ahead of the AFCON Barcelona. And then Atakumi is the leader for the goal king in terms of Ghana, a Premier League. He's leading the goal king. And he said, try matches near Kobo, Germany, ne Australia. I don't even those players and so corner. Yanko try or so uncle so more and feel my these are players I'm expecting. Then Victoria Pleasant striker about Prince Edu. The last time I didn't call Korea Japan and you share you won a performance or share disallowed go back. Any
Kamadin Sulemana.
Yeah.
Okay. So Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Confirmed
Okahon. Wow.
Prince Edu, Victoria Pleasant.
Victoria Pleasant.
Yeah. Confirmed.
Okay. Okay. Baby also no what is here say Marvin Senaya obo oze or consider the right back one may say Togo Fonso any other countries pen but Marvin Senaya esi otwado gusuni ne din commercial bia ebenya na de na bana Derek Atakon ono so any collab August 2025 for by I'm told this one also omo hwese omo ne be din komona omo saka
Prince say usu Montreal
yeah
okay
ono so kan ho
media Kelvin in Chroma
okay na Prince usu no so
Prince usu as So Prince was using a woman trainer.
Okay, Baku or Mediama.
Okay, but the more the damn see I am
listen,
the middle whom come we did.
Anyway, the day you did no mammy.
The damn enemy are middle whom come we Kelvin Chroma.
Okay,
Mediama SC. Antoine Semenyo. And they are forward and wingers.
Okay.
Prince Edu Kwabena, Victoria Pleasant, Kamadi Sulemana, Ono Atlanta, Prince Jose Usu, Montreal, Kevin Nkrumah, Mediama, Antoine Semenyo, Salim Adams
of Mediama Soccer Club.
Considered, there's an ink.
Okay.
Biana Fana Shikabia, but Ebenezer Anan.
Okay. Yes.
Ali Seidu.
Oh, okay. Ali
Seidu, Gideon Mensah.
Okay.
And then goalkeepers, Benjamin Asari. Lawrence Atisigi, Joseph Anan.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, no, what be the day you page,
Jordan, are you? Eka home. Andre, are you? Conspicuously, the Dean is quite the Demenim CCRD.
Okay.
But the Demenim 19.
Okay.
Yes, the coach made them move from 22 to 26.
Okay.
And did 19 in the basic season.
Okay.
19 years season.
19 Jerome Pokune, Alexander Jiku, Jonas Sajeti, Tariq Lamte,
Tariq in
Caleb Yirenchi.
Caleb.
Okay.
Okay. Caleb.
Okay. And Melford Ibrahim Osman.
Ibrahim Osman. Yeah.
Okay. Elisha Usu. Pate. Saleh Samed.
Saleh Samed. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. At least Yebenya Andrew.
Because you say the number 19 because propose. Okay. Okay. But they confirmed.
Okay.
They confirmed. Newcomers in the Kamadi Beba. Duke Abena Beba.
Okay.
But Andre Edin needed them anyway.
Okay.
And the credit Bako. As you say, actually, any call up will be done by the coach.
Sure.
Because at the end of the day, on any tida pronoswa, say try. Me meeting that's me I can guess bit make some phobia uncle.
Yeah, chopping board. Well, Pateshu, another 2 charges, and the ball, he was absent because of Villarreal game and Robert 67th minute in it. Makase, na I said we court today until the court of competent jurisdiction approve guilty. Pateshu no nyadu different. E bompa so obekwa akosa ni din ho. And on semenyo de enyina nim ne form wa I'm praying and hoping say but this form we ebe room with the World Cup anymore. We Tony Yeboah and the day you bar Swansea. He's the 3rd Ghanaian now Obeji Player of the Month award. Eddie said now so nanki we say Kudus mube to me I sad but and to me a man is Semenyomo from Bristol from nowhere baby Wababe Drew and Wababeji kudos to him. Yebo nabaso no Oyan Chesa has a much has one though.
Okay.
Say baby abetum say ya na wawe. On Minim say he has to folk issues, not protocol issues there. Yeah. On has to folk. Now no, a meeting, and you know I bet now my crowd ball some of the happenings. So meeting no as their course. And which na
I did almost
BBC but meeting baso. In the first place, my member Julius Abaso, the new MD, say. Nema nkoye na nema etete pansamwa sabre na was offered that emergency meeting na ohu the air team no say team no de na the playing body so no omo fili e de na ekoso e de na e was ye ama team no atimi afa ne ntoma pa de afra nema ekoso no omo end nice meeting amaso omo ka say meeting ba so
Marvin Senaya
Oze
confirmed
right back
confirmed ono so the dia baso a taller than also
CC ababeto so
this is 20
okay
nti guzu ayeko nti de dinkomo na
mate yeah players no e complain say psychologically you unstable and am salary arrears unpaid salaries any ade ama omuntimi ntua utility bills and I feel waste disposal our clubhouse for a idea a major a yipa place ni rezi senior the enyi say enka house of go po be mine and also more clubhouse the enka place equal bibia mo utility sene omo waste ni ade nyina no enka pay for be fa ho kananka.
Sorry to cut you, Martin Marvin Senna yesterday papa a former Togo international footballer Yawo Mawuku Senaya.
Okay.
In the banner.
Yeah. Yes, the Miami free Ghana.
Yes. Or you're right back.
But Ghana and Togo, they won't choose Ghana. Walk up when you be more Togo, but Ghana. My young Chelsea Togo for the national more provisional squad. Okay. The no one about Togo, they have Ghana. Now, senior, they are not making. And Kai and say players in the has to be fast and your man hooker. But upon Nkomobia me didi ye enra. Ya large baby obi amateur allergy baba shy. Report say na omu etua. But players na de some of Ghanaians is suban. Opia bontia no aso condition no aso no jersey no apie no okọ. Niema bebre a no mo jersey no muti no. Bon say ebekọ na afen bekọ na wie no. Ana say month no bekọ na wie no. Na fe utility bills and answer bills out do about the na fe de akwakoye nsem bebre eno na emam penfo ye say uni ya no bia ntua ne bills nti se wo a obegye so no akode a wa wasem a nti eno na ma players ne etua nwe mu amaye no ema o mutua asa bills ne ade no
clubhouse no
players
ne ntua bill
sure initially na club ne tua
but I understand but se o mutua no o the increment ebeka players and salaries no one.
There be opening say Sabio
no but
we are Jumani Tuaka.
Meji 2000. Meji 2000. Now we me water benum light bill mame. Wejai. O some 2000 na. So how much me?
Eh Katua me no one negotiate.
No. I know mu nyina for no. I know mu nyina so na yesa. Ti aba na sa so eh camp na be kwa tia binum. Enti eh kasa na so mo no muka. Then I use that because for a player to stay at team's camping base, no one will be water bill that building.
Untuya danka, udemu free, betuya water bill.
Under contract.
Under contract.
And what to be fear and can also on one be uncover for sector. Where they won't also to finish no matter how. And set me more baby at Nadia. Ebia. You may come to my house. You may obey abusing him. Obey using your brother. And I say, I can't stop it. Unya. They say, how better than it? Unza untia. Inti young moyo. Inti I can't. But I think
I can't want it.
And you won't by force.
Aye. Also to ya. Senior honor there. My name paying for the yarding.
Obia. But Fredo. I know when you also say, they say, Banner some money in this way.
Hey, Nina quite Obia. I quite Obia.
For me, I don't agree. But what they ought to answer.
Inti. And in that process, senior, the chances say, when is sad dear? And you choose to come on some fancy to your sabios.
That's kind of grace. Tamana or Muntia Crano. I don't know. Mrs. Omutia. I don't say,
yes, can a moment. I want to make a problem. And promises are on my key here. There are some promises we are or crab at Nabecan and say, your promises be any edition. And they are but what promises
your promises be this. But what for be more employed or yeah, and yes, I would do
because what promises say Oberman double winning bonus against Kotoko.
I break bear 5 matches.
I know who you are. Oh, yeah, I've heard a twin. Report crashes say Bakro Cram put the energy on Nina and Yamai. And she abandons players psychologically. It affects you more, feel you unstable. I'm more into me and focus on the pitch. And then another poor resource bar. Supporters not directly insult on them. I'm more psychologically and also affect you more. And one thing no more as a Legon Stadium field no surface in the air the ama. Omu nema omu matches and then omu sound site is spiritual reasons in tino omu move from free ho senior I want na many omu nya. You played against Kotoko Baba Yara sports the whole Kotoko wa Baba Sheno Obo big clubs wa we okonya win Gold Stars Crampona, only the boy, and Okoko share go ho. But home game against Holy Stars, untimi go. What's your page? Home game against Dream FC, os quando opportunities in me and you, go see a spiritual I want there. Many omun enyadwin. Ebi omun kase performance in the form. Ebi omun face pressure from the supporters omun timi mo home matches ana. Niema also omun draw because omun home matches in there very very poor. Obi omun 12 matches omun bono omun senior. Omun winning 4. Omun lose 1 omun draw 7. Ewo omun matches omun bono home. It means that about drawn games omun home matches there. And come here say omu ye predictable. There be no omu kobo game home you could see say me game the band in that manner. But many managing director Julius Emuna meeting or no omu ye emergency one no. Omu fast track na players no worries ni nyina. Ade aya affect you omu no. Omu take into consideration any mo ya. Omu resolving free ho. On the letter no omu de ba bontino. There's no smoke without fire. Now say oko baby na say there's a little truth in every rumor. In central for na yo mu hwehwemu no de abetudwa. Mo mun discredit in central for say enimu say enim sa. De na also omu ye ne say omu stating categorically clear say weni akwa discuss here. Na mo nya de bi an central for kan. Ba wo discredit in central for asemo a omu de ba ne de ye kra na league no more like more pressure obetimi ade players no obetimi di omo ma ese fata de amama nya that results nti o de many house for no let them de ba me no nya dwon kotoko chini ana medisi no na na yamponsa time any ofi ho no mo eniema bebre na aba say a new board aba omo pay new CEO. We are told to say Frederick Champion, yeah, media friend. And what she Oseko for Mati Georgia free. The last time cried the order Nana and Ponsa de Befim say Ubinsu Emiki Nana and Ponsa de. The media make can say in terms of the new CEO na Urban. Niema be qualities be brought my was to compare for from the new CEO na omo penno. In terms of commercialization operational acumen ni pakra oba beye adwuma no ade ba ko ya affect kotoko recently pa senior omo commercials ohun se de bia no yese bia fikasiem opemso ama esika sei yemfanto players sei opemso ama esika sei but ubisa se club na nkasa ho asante kotoko team ni ntimi enya sponsors a ombetimi abo team no ho bra ebetimi ahwe team na ankasa da bia ya meka se na ya mponsa sebi we nipa one way or the other on the floors obi betimi obi amanfo betimi crucify no but ade ba ko a wo ye ya obi antimi mi grudge sad na besi ne uyo obi a on penasem kra dibudin you wouldn't say no crane ya ba ko pe in terms of commercial level na ya mponsa peja kotoko team no edisi babia or brandé kotoko or rebrandé kotoko na nkasa ma in terms of commercials you got to a time na kotoko omunya ba bi kra na omde omu sponsors na boy about 15 sponsors and na kotoko nyae or the area ba ye ni adesa or build that legacy a omu salaries any ade on sheda ante ho asem omu ankasa club a omu hwe omu ho you got to a time na kotoko ton player Mudasiru Sarifu no obo in the Champions League. Razaka below Ramono omo boy in the Champions League. Sharif Teraspo omo. Buzaze sa adene da so won mu bi mu ana. Nti one word the other obi on the floors. Ye nyina ye o ye floors. Ye betimi aka niema bebre ho no mu ana na amponsa ye ni nyo bad. That standard no pager ye no. E was say kotoko pe new siwa. Or did that adene ba. Emma o pager that a commercial level no ma sponsors are kotoko benya betimi ahwe no ankasa no and then infrastructure kotoko ya ka chire was sa name but ho no me the best so baby because of the Kings project na air cost in Tinebia. Going forward, Omo to Tony Amasa, Adako Judge, Debia, Kabanajimaka, say Omusha Siache. Some years in here, could 2 decades, but still now, I done the last time I know call Crana or Crowd. Say, Adako Judge, Kobe say 20 years in it still. Say, Yen share them who improvement be a basic container near Buagu, near Shassia, different Asa, Debia, sa. Ye kwa near Saba BCH, and T. Obi Obano, infrastructure, say after commercial successes, no. In terms of infrastructure, so I was a year Juma, and then sporting successes. Kotoko support a beer or TFS Abri. Ebenya Nanka Kotoko LED the league table. Kotoko boy in the CAF Champions League. Kotoko boy in the Confederations Cup. Kotoko air ball the top level of African football. Omo J League.
Has always one there.
Omolus one and the MZ Obia. Enti Sanya money and Niema. Omu penny siwa or this hard thing in Adibaba. Branding no ebe cost na for infrastructure ne commercialization. Nina ya idea. I was a timi eba na omutimi generating revenue. Enquest debia ye kofi kati ni akwa kojiska. Eba sa na chese mensaba kukuta de mo to debia na eya agene. Nti amadisa maiya me feel say obi a oba no. I was a Kotoko paying for no more ye. Omo edian better to joining in ano. Some circle for in terms of international relations. He's played in Germany. I mean, he's also worked as more like a journalist for Super Sports. Any Adientino. Or that's broad and also wide links, For the Kachampo, so in terms of African football. He's been with the GFA CAF. Matches outdoor, he's been the 4th referee, and he's been a match commissioner, any assessor, coordinator. Sorry, and he any others, Ningano, he's traveled, and he also that wide in the Basini Adebaku. One, Adebaku also got to campaign for so when say, so all the will be ba, any mamino, media and Kamepe, Ubia, Oba, and Yadi Obekuto de. Current GFA. Oyema kotokwa powerful to the extent say GFA hu kotokwa na omo hu pode kotokwa beka no. Omo so betimi aye. Ama aboa kotokwa dan obi a oye with FA na so ya the moment a ode kotokwa ti be kwa kwahye ho.
Na say obi o FA na so ya the moment e federation.
Ana make I say
council member.
Ana me dia me dia me.
You want the rank we na free.
Honey the enke yini free. Me mpe obi a ode kotoko ti be kwa kwahye ho a. Yes I do akoto. Me pe obi obema kotoko aye powerful tool a ebe withstand some of the decisions be a if any take here emwa clubs no. Dan say ye koto aba ho kotoko ti mo say o ma referee and aso mo anko. Enti media me hu kotoko say a powerful tool a obi ba be so mu a onu mo nyina brane a ye bokotoko dina na efe ni sheki bare ko fo obi nso o the efe obi nso be ka say bia nema bebre nso ho no a ebetimi accord ya makotoko in terms of nema ohia nema bia fast track ni ade because of the link with the efe ba me hu me de me side de menya obi a o pozu nema bia enkoye with the efe
eno so George free
well ebetimi George free
what club akuna no ba kwa be
say some of second for nso ho. Well, it got to a time we were more Black Stars Management Committee when we said, never being trained or no, into you also any. Well,
yeah, Robert Medasipi, Benji on Francis, we also Muntia light bill on the Maomo. Na Mutia light bill on the Momo, na ye day. In some hard boys, no, pa, Nanzo, penny for no abo, womo ano. We Benji in Francis area. Today we want to hear more about Kotoko. Well, Kotoko si Gonkumani di DBB Swasha Kotoko 41 our AJ Sports Complex. Intimidate so binitachi the opposite na wate. Benji BM once again or say why na qualify na why so ana eweka kobo World Cup no. Ye hiamwa Benji, me need is a gun in Yamwa. Your place, no.
And God bless. I told the man, say, "Omu enough for former phobia for place in Tino. Oma phobia place in Chia bills. No, and I God bless. As I said, they were tryable. Oh, indeed, only 20 girls for you. I show more.
You don't want to. Okay, Bright of you. I said number 1 sports in Kumasi from network. As you have Samai, and also Edia. What they no measure Bakubi Ohana Femi Fio Ibobuati once again more update on the Cup of Kotoko and the amount and on Azeman Ventures Chronom on also say Obo Antoine Semenyo say Oji EPL Player of the Month award regards to Chronom Hene Nana J Quarterfinal no answer the Ramiko Chimens Ahoche.
Yeah, Nana. Well, Kotoko management been in them and I'm from I say some personalities be or Kotoko for no I hear Marcus say or beat me by the CEO job in Kotoko. For now, for almost about 3 seasons, me say IMC and then I manage Kotoko, a big club. I say by FSU standards, no, I say Kotoko nya a board and I say substantive structure and according to the FAI criteria for all clubs. Well, share book Kompo Kakra ko achieve Kakra be 98-99 season. The kind of management system I have it Mensa at the buy and I just say Kotoko image already know I will order that in terms of African football there. And say the way BC branded image no na akwa problem. And the time I have it mentioned about 99, or the capital be real or invest heavily in recruiting top quality players from other clubs or Ghana IB and beyond Ghana. Okay, fast, first saying, I shall last some of those times as is answer or Drew and then Michael Osemo near day or do mobile. They yield the dividend. Kotoko the work first saying. The Confederation Cup final with the work of Morocco. Then I think that 2 years later, and only has more Confederation final. It's all about management. All that expertise at that level of managing a big club like Kotoko. Because image, you know, would you compare even TP Mazembe on the Kotoko 60s? I'm sorry, we share 67 or share Kotoko at the African Cup 68. I think they also won it almost the African Cup. This is 68 from Kotoko. And I just say at that time, you know, na Kotoko image in Africa and I said the level no also and performance. Then I take Oya TV Mazembe, take Oya to say Moise Katumbi or no or politician or Congo or G team no or investis car. Emma near Jemune. Other guys be from Ghana. I think our Kusuko, yes. I could see Akandima Solomon, Santi Mokoi. Then 2009, TV Mazembe, Engelbert Adanyabe TV Mazembe, winning the Champions League. Defended 2010, 2015, so almost we need. Then I say investment na Moise Katem to be here. Change Dino Engelbert to TP no. Not necessarily. The most important thing is management, manager or the acumen and also managerial expertise. Fine, I'm going to Jachi. Ocean records.
I know there is speculation among folks.
It could be true. It could be true. Managerial expertise as a CEO of club anything. Lawyer Kosinya Techita Mihuno, I was good. Or in a Juma. I think his time grand. I was good every day. The Premier League. Then, as executive ESCO member, I was the recent administration here to Kreku. You know, dreams, Nissan, no or can't. The dreams management to her, call Confederation, call Africa semi-finals. Omnizamale, Koyazamale Shom. You know, as also political aspirant or vie for our for South East as MP near the also administratively no bit me aka say no cra or qualify say bit me adwuma na why ni likewise George Free ni former vice president and lawyer Nyantechi Liberty Professionals on your my adwuma ni all blacks na the apart from Osako for na bia me hu no terms of managing football administration and Bibisa, but you can't obia about football to the highest level in Ghana. You can't count Bayern Munich and other sports funded programs that who still South African. It also show football acumen obit me about, but Nina boils down to so image, the class is permanent, but the form non as what, or because I think Kotoko League 2020 League 2021 the best player and then the top scorer. Now, what turn the number USM OGS. Also, so person winning league, now competing in Africa. And Nipa now only be competing now, no yet threat Algerian team. Ono na kwampuku ja okoi. Lo and behold, Kotoko Anyi league, Emma has Kotoko the second to has winning that league. Then again, quite recently, Albert Amwa, Kotoko leading mass man. Just after, say Kotoko about two or three games in Africa. Now, Omaton, and as a league, or league, you come to Miensa, Omaton to Libya, and so Koya or Samba. At the time, Kotoko be here, players be among Mabo, because of fun, because of Sikasem and Abibisa Intino. No, Matomako could be the nanny nanso. It goes against the club. And the club, management, me and Rizi Sika, our mother Boko to come brandy. Say, Obibas or here, Omo, key player, and I say, Omo, Bibia, Omo player, the mother most right, a some game. Kotoko, Ebo African Cup, 40 years ago. Kotoko, Ebo African Cup, Kumasi Sports Stadium. And then I feel the Kotoko born home, our grant. In managerial lapses. A commodity Kotoko. Kotoko intimi and performing. Okay. Yeah, see, me sure Omo beto jani there. Each of them quite capable. Say obitimi aye Kotoko jumano any because of experience Omo football. Okay. Why they say Omo betimi as solicited for enough funding. Funds, it's cause sponsorship. Say the AK because dini there or why name Kotoko, but sika yedi baye Kotoko ama Kotoko fa. I think that day, I acquire the new management propose one. A businessman, almost between other businessmen, didn't come funding. I accord now Abuak Asante Kotoko.
Okay, come on, FA Cup straight.
Yeah, Kataji. Yeah, woman is FA Cup basso.
And then I shall say, do you understand? Senator Liberty Youth. You will remember if you including if you na work akra Kotoko de no na dia toss.
Yeah, o share Adriana best FA Cups semi quarter. But I saw both finals.
Adriana more finals.
Yeah.
How many years did you about Premier League?
So by 16 years money away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Encore FA Cup final.
Derby. The best for them is semi. So this time around, or press or beko finals, I guess or beko Jacapon. And or ne Liberty Youth. Tetima Liberty Youth.
And then we will be cheap.
Yes. And adia beboa Adriana say league ne die minim de besi die na mom me wogi die bi a memfa nwura FA Cups no. Cause you go back into times from 1958 and Aspro Limited. What do I say? Aspro Limited. I go for FA Cup buy. And that time Mr. Kojobo too, one director of Ghana Sports, Mr. Ohinijan, and then Pennyfo and a coffee and Mrs. Botu, Nere, Omu Kokofa, sa pharmaceutical sponsorship ne buy for sa FA Cup. But when him sa FA Cup ne sha see near born regional basis, Ebia, Cornes and Kotokobebo, Azaka, Sen 11 Wise Bebo, House in Olympics Bebo. The one of the shocking, Ebia, Ubinte say. I shall say very first time FA Cup Abakosem. I follow back 1959. Near team be Asante Regina, very dynamos. No more, you're very dynamos. Only has if Rumi Kumasia. Jackson Park. Has yeah. Omanti Asia. That was 1959. And Omufrimu. So Kaita Go Star 78. Ombe ye big guns in every man route to say Omukofana Sakotoko 7-1 Aji. Omuko sekendi Jendu Park. Eko ko yi dwarfs ID pandi frimu. Omuko cape. Eko ko yi turn up of akwa frimu. Omuko swadro Ekoyi akosu ombo testers akotest efrimu semi-finals. So ekosa as gold of 1984 enam chen sabe yi Olympics ni ade mu nyina frimu eko finals akotoko hye omo. Kuma Pem did it. 1986 Aija White Eagles Golden kicks ass. Nania FC kick House of Folk. Yebenya esa Park
FC kwa so mo GFA Cup free kotoko nsem.
Yes.
Mo she kotoko GFA.
What you say? Park Academy. Eshe media so kai. A famous takwa abuoso. Na Park atwa media makwa ko yina from FA Cup. So yanyinya the president. So say when a guide FA Cup obi anyo bia slogan na Adriana should be very careful. Because Tama youth Oma up a round of 16 1-8 sa no ma bo no ma frim. So this time around omu mi omani na omu nhwe so ombetimi ahye omu nuanum Tama Tatiman Liberty Youth. Say we ke basa ke regional derby. Tatiman doma omu nyina e the same ayi buno hafu. So eba those days before Quarterfinal be United and FA Cup ebeka bebi akyerɛw. So what you say? Brekum Arsenal Chelsea become bebre akyerɛw. But for Quarterfinal Chelsea become bebre akyerɛw. So seba region ni mu na se bo FA Cup a bibia timi ya dey esi. Enti also my very alert. E wo mu match e koso ne no. Me visa omo chance. Omo ntimi an qualifier na ye wo mu ana. Ahwe omu mu agu from amag anhia aba begu galenim. Enye saa ebe bad for Adriana football because I don't foresee Tachima Liberty Youth even to be a kiki Adriana Stars.
Well, Nations in the Brekum Chelsea.
Nations Brekum Chelsea 2011 Chelsea semi-finalist. And okoye Adriana Nania ayi ni frimu. Osa koye 2021's edition. And also semi-finals no frimu. Oko last year semi-finals. So their best have been semi-finals. Quarter, semi-final, quarter. So Chelsea so in limbo in terms of FA Cup. Abakosem. So this time around, me only say limbo. Okay. FA Cup. Records. So this time around, maybe on purpose on the finals, Omaji League, but FA Cup no, follow short. So maybe at this time around, many nations. But from Paul Kofi Manson Steven, ebe boost off. Say team bia uja to hobo for Quarterfinal. Formu DBA, but it wasn't enough for them. Say ebia FA Cup, yabetro mudin that occasion. This time around. Offer nations body or more confidence aspect. So some of board were a later experience as a House of Folk trainer. Edo Moji 2021. What you say?
Na Kofi from Paul Manso so bo biajida.
Also bo FA Cup aje. Anampia Baba Musa Azekwache Safiano Musa, the lives of Robert Techon, the late Joe Debra, the late Robert Techon, the lives of Akoto, the lives of Stanley Kwaku Abra, Thomas Boache, Zion Train, a powerful great team of Kotoko 1990 FA Cup. Frimpong Manson was then time at Kotoko. The pair between Frimpong and Apia could do no wrong, but I said, this stability be about the rare. What you say? So Frimpong be about FA Cup. Frimpong last missed his kick our FA Cup in 6 March 1995 in Kumasi. I guess I enjoy White Eagles Sumpa. That was a penalty and all to us Kuwait justify. So I be brave.
Why nation?
So match way a dicey match, a chances, a lack of football, and a bit determine the outcome. Boy, say a very dicey so about to me a predator say nation Ekoshe and our Chelsea in Ekoshe. Lack of football. Because lack of
football lock.
Yeah. And a bit to me translate
your Ellie and your Ellie.
What you say?
Football lack.
Football lack. And no be a bit me a guiding Mubako because of Kofi last year was perfecto or guiding Chelsea Mamushia Kotoko semi-finals na Kotoko you know or even 2022 or the FA Cup back to back ebe the first trainer after Cecil Jones had the later took a few the exception of Atuko Efi of 1999-2000. No house coach and an TMG FA Cup back to back. What you say? Kofi Yesu nebe. Until this time around, only a little bit about a FA Cup history.
But
so
he's also meeting experience from Pomanso.
From Pomanso, but Onuna GB as a trainer, back to back. From Pomanso, I've never been trainer so FA Cup back to back. What you say?
From Pomanso, the Premier League, no Waji.
What you say? Premier League.
So last season, OJ.
What you say? So this time around, you hope for the last winner or the Go Stars coin. What if you? What you say? Want me and progress and so much with dear. The lack of football can determine by one. Seba with me as silly true.
Dreams in out of line, another top liner.
Yeah, it was March 7th, 2024. And I had dreams for a jar. Pando out of Lions squine 2-0
in the FA Cup.
FA Cup.
And no more to Asoko Africa.
Yes, and this time around, almost a PM ako actually the bit me asi. And Oshe the also about the previous 18 clubs. Dreams FC count. Heart of Lions can FA Cup in this. What I say? So mumienu ewa abakosem in terms of FA Cups. Wait me ye be. But baby a born a drew no. Oshe Pando out of Lions say be last year. Be September, October, November some na ye kan. Enka met me the me tiato Pando out of Lions so say ball we there for going conclusion come qualify. But recent times omu performance ni the omu ye no I on and off. So compare that match against any obia say the wajibi pen and Saudi a good year from the perspective of game no dreams free ba. And my game no ye dima Bashiru Kwaku effort. So match we no so me say slightly Dreams FC was chance of kicking Pando out of Lions. But Kwaku knew how to play these certain matches. So Dreams is stand a chance.
Atram Divisi, Omani Mediama.
Yeah, Atram Divisi, the couple of bare for 3 seasons. Ubehuano a number bino about quarter. Ubehuano a number bino about semi. Ubehuano a number bino about 116, 180. And this time around, the last bino mumia nusia, it was 2021 FA Cup. And I made the match almost 3-2. What do I say? So much you are paying first time in 5 years. Made the match no twice so corner anymore FA Cup. And Koshia House of Folk, was semi a house, she almost trainer. So this time around, that time there, quarter final stage bet. So, and I made the MIU the same time as I see quarter. So, Mushe will be on Bessa semi. I say, be on me probably Aqua Jacob. So, Atram Divisi, the last edition, no more banana, golden kicks say, Minam Kiki has, Minam Kiki big guns. So, it's time for me to kick you out again. And I golden case ekiki Atram Divisi. So this time around, me when say that time ni ewura sa match nkura na me gidie wo form say golden case bet me Atram Divisi afrim. But they saw and conquered, beating them hands down. And this time around, Atram Divisi once again be very threatening to Mediama. Mediama nye careful about this game. Omunya careful because as omunya exposure, boost confidence towards FA Cups are born in recent times. So, Mediama, the last edition, they were lucky for shootout. So, be on the game, no movie game, no time. Prior to 45 to be at least 60 minutes, movie game. But some like that's the attitude towards more aspect. A bit me a penalty shootout, a bit me a be a game. But Mediama was chance to keep them out.
Come on, my story, me da CP.
Yeah, Kotokoin CEO-ship. Any or more. Nipa obedi animu ni ade. Then time no oh. Na efikasie m na apoku war katachi apreso.
Emre nti.
Oh yetene kakra. Na
2 minutes.
Mati. Na friends katachi apenso. Na apoku war apenso. Say ye book fikasie mu bodin se brabeye kotokwa adwuma siwa. Na bibias in terms of football ukuta. What di kotokwa chiache Ebia, we are supporter, we are one of advisors to the championships. Ubonsena waba no ababe ye juma. And recent times, yebusa said na echo from sa Emma Kotoko nya siwa team no live to expectation. Mwes Katumbi, uko TP. The obeye Emma team ni jina na so even over TPR for the past days from 60s 70s amu call off papa no be for a team no or the transitions eba 1 advert 2 sikasam a team no be take shape. That is the quality of a CEO. But this time around kotokonya panimu bia obon say eka na aba players kwan omu fa so transfer nye ni ade sensem obon kura na kotoko players bi do omu kwa CAF yentua eka ye ne omu contract contract ni ayi adwuma ba kotoko abuna ni aguso na omu abaji kotoko sika bi eni ade. A certain example was Imran Okrote. So okay, nearly I was a kotoko band, but he took the brilliances of Mr. Dr. Kwame Chei and about out honorable and about ya kotoko nya omutididimu. So this time around Mr. Albert Mensah buy okofa Vanguard assurance buy okofa top star core any phones ahodo ema omu ba sponsor kotoko na kotoko revenue ekosoro ansa na yibimu a ebeboa even ubenya Mr. Dancy Sebe ubenya FD in Sia time JE a champion Chei ubenya Mukaiza ubenya Nana Sims Kofi Mensah the late ubenya the late Yabawa the late Pau ubekwa to the down of CEO at Kotoko. That time now Kotoko brand in here huge. By now you can't some fufro teams bebre ne Kotoko sha se the Kotoko chain binum the lives of Stade Malien c'est so imagine teams bebre Jalian land omo bagana omo te the brand of Kotoko. But this time around Kotoko board no mimi ni to me kakra bi ni say omo ngine omo ni hwe nsuo num. Not the quality and the brilliances of a person to become a CEO. One point in.
Right. Englishman. Okay. To come about the historian Annie Tinikano, we believe that you say I know Kotoko will be Kotoko. That we know Oibo Brahms or Brofono and Sisi Robert.
Senior, in the MTNFA Cup. Australian quarterfinal game never so a tram division ne media soccer club and run metie tanko or send Adam for pa ne Gordon Trump only din komo day in day out pa na the chance a tram division more build the reputation in the MTN FA Cup last season share baby omukoko drew ye it took golden cakes or called the grand finale say Ocean 3-1 the TNA Stadium, Edna film. And senior team last season, obedru this stage, or Division 1 club. No one sabe do this stage. A season later, Chow say, and your fluke big a bat, a idea and any abro person or pa, and what do this stage. And over baby, omu fire on bedroom before this game. No more trashy a Division 1 club. Obibaka's 11 wonders your move relegation. By Division 1 club at trashing man 4-0. I was our dominant fashion of Munya and send on bedroom this stage, you know. I tram division. And we hear team now. Omu was very, very excellent for BA pa. Omu remaining unbeaten. The last 5 matches Omabo across all competitions. Omu winning 3 about draw 2. A runner a boost omu confidence ahead of this game. So you shouldn't forget say a academy team more like players in Kolankwana. Omu do omobo. Na Mediama Soccer Club so that equally motivation na omu do right game. Omu say omu lose the last game against Hwayama. Omu feel say I feel we omu pursue omu je double no mbejia. The FA Cup and the Ghana Premier League. This stage omu do no. Me who omu say omu ne an experienced side omu wom at the moment omu squad depth nso wasro. Almost share Kotoko 1-0 the year 2013 or the grand finale AGA. Omba be share Kotoko the year 2015 2-1 AGA where Sipon Sports Stadium. Mekaipa was at the sponsor the Mene Madame for be a friend of Dow and near that game. And then
that match Kotoko equalizer and
yeah. Mekaipa. And then over that matches and I say that's 2 trophies omu kofe Sunday sa contest we ebe the first ever meeting between Media Mane at Tram Division. Na ohwe the ekos na chese bibia the professor be battle ano be din ye pa. Media Man should be very, very careful to say they na kwabena ekano, especially on matches are recently omabo. Any results are omanya wo no. Chese near man shedan ko yi omu fa yi. Omu ebo draw against Diana Stars, draw against Samates, another one against Swedro Blacks, Omu ba Hohoi Beshomo. Recently, Omu form an article. Until they should be very, very careful. But then, Mechipo Omu say, with Omu experience, Omu wenti, Omu go through. Former champions, Dream FC FAC Heart of Lions. And also another compelling quarterfinal game one. And also a highly anticipated encounter. Where that game Ebaso Dreams FC Rome or contest Simwa. Omu Busu a strong pedigree in the FA Cup. Where Omu left trophy 2022-2023 season. Omu defeated Kim Pfizer 2-0. Or the final, or Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. I say, Oma Amekoye, that commentary. And then,
Juma de Makoye, that's it.
Juma de more that a year.
That day,
Now, the Chinese say, Dreams FC secure Omu place in the quarterfinal this season after say, Omu former Premier League side, in Tala is a free more. Entertaining 4-2 victory across so to bar shoot so now a thrilling 6-goal trailer across so our context in we Heart of Lions so almost so impressive fake cup campaign per this season almost you got so mubeye a best setting record in the MTN FA Cup no but the most recent one no and so yeah I must say omu etimi defeat true life for as for true life diana omu pe ba bi di omu ti ahye no almost show almost 3-2 that game. And Omu Babeshia game where no so I know a din pa na metie Bashir Hayford or say leg in the they are twin chain. Woman in so muntimenye. Among for Case FA Cup and then the Boama Dreams FC ko Africa. But Dreams FC of African campaign and yet the same team now a different team altogether. I see said that game no. What be winning game never being the extra time and answer penalty shooter na being win or be meji another cracker Nations FC and so body at ya Brekum Chelsea and you see a game one ebaso will be chim it him say Nations performance no under Kasim Mingolo Kanzina near enkoye na omuji team na omudema ora ne different Paul Manson and omunswanya another electrifying performance of late. And the game where a tough flight encounter between the two. Nations FC journey our way FA Cup to the quarterfinal no. Idea must secure big wins, especially mu AJ Swedro All Blacks hard fought round of 16 encounter. Omu free mo. Omu claimu 2-1 victory our Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Brekum Chelsea had demonstrated strength our competition. Me omu say eba the league na omu performance no enkoye ma omu fighting for survival. But over here omu biki omu sport to abra omu share Zone 1A leaders Tamale City one day no bedru this stage. Omu hwe say omu benya the semi-final berth. A game omu Nations FC at the boy no beka ya atama. Nations FC call Invincibles no a mankuna go and a baby that invincible record of Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. And here now in terms of matches between Omune Brekum Chelsea and Anu din ye pa. That game a game no better than by Metipu Brekum Chelsea said baby a game no Veno no efeva Brekum Chelsea kakra. Who muso umbeti secure the qualification spot against Nations. Ediana about Division 1 side Techima and Liberty Youth our quarterfinal. A game when we say highly anticipated year pa on enough for Sujia ballpark. Adriana Stars secure omu place the last 8 in the Muabra. Omu produce the biggest results the round of 16. In fact, omu put a good performance one of the shocking one against omu rivals Asante Kotoko Babai Ara Sports Stadium na. Ombeyi Kotoko edi omu free munti. A team Kotoko Krana or Babayi ni film no demonstrate say Diana a big fish omu afi omu ambition so say ombeje the FA Cup e dey assume na so and over game boya the first ever MTN FA Cup title and say a tie omu airball between the two and over the underdogs are sana me because the Chima Liberty Youth over omu pedigree now they compare Diana Stars Rubebre in terms of Zone 1B no before so mo buki omo bear for cramp no omo so share Premier League side a friend Real Tamale United RTU no mu yom free mo hina me ya park the Lions Den and no mu de PM ha 2-0 no mu shop ntia no share results e be motivate you me pa but then me chepo say Aduana Stars ebe go ahead na omo secure qualification nti omo be qualify me hu so be qualify no 1 Mediama Soccer Club eko eno achi me hu Dream Services so obeko me hu Brekum Chelsea na afi me hu Aduana or the last four senior
Meda CP Robert Draman Misa abe kakrebi on the FA.
Well, me share Mediama de no ne Atram Divis. Atram Divis where zone 3 almost ya kana. I'm the fourth position 36 points. Now I don't know team be drew this quarterfinal position of course. I almost share 11 won the Slovenian to jump by 4 goals to 0. I know na ama wa the opportunity. Said last season no performance on there said na minua kan. So team drew semi-final with the Golden Cake fellow zone 3 campaigners no mo lusuye. And consistently almost aba just almost strong contention for the FA Cup, but we share almost games almost last 5 games performance not the same. Almost winning me, almost draw me, no almost lose back in their division. Zone 3. That's just a Golden Kick and a stop all. About Mediama so last 5 competitive games almost bono. Almost winning back cry. Fact almost draw me and the most painful aspect and the say as will be active from some woman and Quebec league this year. Almost a FEMA relegation threaten Hoy ever show. Almost player back right back and then Robert Dituja say who know Ahila gives or no or goes. In fact, all Kokana the go talent in cry is about 4 or 5. Yes, or Lucano or your top scorer answer. But almost which any to me turn or bra. In this time, be or one Mediama goal scoring problems are almost facing on car. Kama di mamudu between abo unankoma komeni, but all the same no. On paper they na making say the almost performance for the last the Abeka say the Division 1 side ahead of Mediama, but again no, but independent still I know almost the leaders of the Ghana Premier League. Despite almost setbacks of 5 winless games, but what they compare Atram the Ankameka said the quality of Mediama. Of course, almost poor performance in here as a result of fatigue. Why the number of games are but almost because of fatigue are setting in. Hopefully, say league coca 1 point. Or no baby any good in there. I bet try to grind the results now. What's me a real semi-final. I'll take Mediama to win to go ahead of Atram Divis.
Okay. Well, 81006 81007. Imbra Omano so your native for so ending Komakakana Fian sorry. So hello, good morning.
Eda.
Yes, sir.
I've been doing some of you.
Yeah, no pa why?
I've been doing some of you.
Young Queen.
A fair Mama Linda Kunam what do I mean? We shall finish now here. The child exam is I'm just in the house. Eda German can say be many aje papa. But the Portland fair and yet I'm fine you Eda. Umubotin is a papa. So be about now the funny players. No, Pamo Bear 20, not the 25 Baba. Can be an uncle to team. A cut the hop. One more top player, Pranan. One more tell them here. That's the sleep. That's one more Papa no to form. Money crowd ball.
Hello. Hello.
What's your mushroom, Jada?
Hello, players been a Kotokotoya Mentia. Players been a Kotokotoya Mentia.
You had that Nina.
Boba could eat them. Hello. Okay, 81006. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Eda.
Yes, sir.
I'm a China and a quick school.
Man, name Queen.
And a Pelanta boss and a Calipo cake. Now, the tennis Quarterfinal match and I am a calculation or what I said. And the boy, yeah.
Masha.
Oh, sorry, Matthew.
Sir.
Where the Bobo, say you fell in the man, and you man could my and to any preparation, Eddie Bobo. and you will be see Edia league in Statia, better queen. Now, the tennis and the Arsenal about Everton, what has been a tough match. I thought the last time at Everton, I will lose 1-2.
Win the match.
Oh, Everton.
Match.
Last time match, I will not lose back. And to move from here, Papa, and the match where the mobile diamond number, Edia, where one go match in 2-1 and 2-0. Edia, Bechamo. So what I said, it so Newcastle so a couple of years so. That's a break and say, my papa, and what I said, I wouldn't have was to say, and Newcastle, they won't sort of work out. No questions for 2 MIA. Whatever that say. Okay,
and I'm going to CP. Hello. Hello.
Morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Gordon Danceman.
What you say?
Gordon.
Dance. Okay, Gordon, here too.
Kotoko, a case, no. Mr. Yeah, analysis now. Many times, they're more, quite good. But a lot of times, you compare, especially back to we time your friends and Herbert Mensah time, which was a good era. Near you compare, we always forget football management. No, say BBA be a very successful, 100% successful. Be 4 different key factors. 1, good management. 2, good technical. 3, good players, and then lastly, your support base.
Yeah.
When your ingredients, I would say, kaboom back for a short pay. Emfa who say trainer akano a good no. The other ones in a big jirieko. Ain't mean na so papa. At the time, we had all these 4 in place. Good management, Herbert was good, technical was good. Young kites a mid-end-up. Following mid-end-up, you're saying this assistant now by the ratio.
Rav Zumdik.
No, Germans.
Rav Zumdik.
Rav Zumdik. And the style they brought on board transformed the team completely. You could see sweet play. And suddenly you had good players, the Steven Udros, the whatever. So you combine all these with all these.
And the support
then you had the support.
The supporters of Massive.
When you support now, then friends saying sponsorship we are working can also come in because company be babe sponsor or her numbers no. After Herbert, you who say all these 4 critical ingredients, no level not the same. Either so open a 3, now the car drop it, but most especially, and I'm saying I am no buy, yes, what who say a Pizakakra. But your friend is saying support base, no, our form. Definitely, this will affect we. It's analysis now. You put all these things perspective. I am who say you commit a Herbert time now. You mention Herbert. We are. You have mentioned players. We take out mid-end-up, forgetting say they were critical.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it for drawing back, and that's perfect. I think the football,
especially supporters.
Footballers.
Impasse the whole near the one.
Why supporters is almost
Eddie Hunty. Global supporters in circles.
No, but you see, I don't see why. Circles, Obiogu circles. Obiogu circles. Circles is there. Ada oko Europe na dia. Oko Madrid ho na. Oko PSG. Omo supporters go be.
All tries. Kuvanod.
You can boom. You can't even Arsenal supporters trust. And major groups in Asia, Kotokonko say, Cycles was a but refuse say, Omo contribution and a tuaba. And I Robbie the making those people who contributed on Fabu census. And then penny for him tuaba, and they are the supporters. Yeah. We are supporting contribute to also by tuaba. Masa, all the sign issue there. I think I'm not so you better start on come up. Hello.
I didn't see your income of your water, Mom.
And some
Papa, I put about some doing and some day, Papa. Now, Crobia Commaster Professionals and took a quadruple baby. I said, Papa, they are near Papa. The idea. Yeah, second for the you know more and some and 19. Near say it to Mono, your boys will say, oh, you know. Katokotimuna, I see a policy to Munankasa because just now, no Papa, never sent a correct. A Kopaka, boy, see, the serious person, you serious girl. You boy, baby, I never acquire with Bakubi, they are Kolusu, and Japan Sana supporters, Yabapaka, Yapacho Branson, the supporters, Yabaka, that phone home. Yabasre, and Perifaku put them to fear Kotokotimuno, Manu, Papa, Okobaya Busa, then so some become like a than in Kotokotimuno, anytime there are problems in Guam. Let's say, what policy at Timmy, Yakopaka, Yahu players, Yakomo, Yapa, Yabudi Champion for Omusumay, and somehow.
Okay, it was Dasipi. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Kofi Kotogo.
So we go from the Frankfurt.
Now, also for Nudino, I saw the bear.
I'm a Power City Chapel.
They
Power City Chapel.
Power City Chapel.
But
Una done one who is supporting pastor.
I'm a sofa.
Musu now dano and I supporting pastor.
I'm a sofa.
David, Massa, Chirimi, Una da Soranano, and I say, who support
evangelist.
Why, we are so far for evangelist. Go Kawasaweka.
And I'm sure. My cousin said, a couple of supporters in Penford. She said, oh, my jet to Secretary Timno, a Timno Mogunu, and a Copo Virginia. Someone says to me, say yes for one. Wow, Timmy Guane, we come on from Yanka. You're very funny person, you good Tim Nadia. Coca-Cola, in fact, quite simple about several person, and can't grow. The second quarter, and I'm playing a relegation. I got to go. So, what I have on Yemen Quay, Timmy Guane, then we Timmy several four. Look, Manfred here, Mas.
Okay, so you know, be. Come back to see if I want to know over the invitation. Hello.
My boss.
That be the inquiry.
Oh, Alhamdulillah.
Okay, any inquiry.
On say enchena yimianum di chiriane ebebewie. And you show me na chiria. And you can say it be Ramadan. Now, before me come anymore, me check it to Eddie. What I said. When we young for Yura, who subempa, they will share so papa no, the view of ya. Now, for me, Michiana Pa. Okay? We can say, Kotoko supporters, young fancy tree. Nayana, what you want more, and now to them no work with Shia. Both Obi Manalis via, and Kotoko players in a cra, one hour question, and I could go players in a cra, Oka Umubia. You must support us living just here. Can it teach football? No, you want to beam. And a cinema, as well, can walk.
You bet me. And
just come and cut on it, Uber some say a day. And Caneno, who should see no room, Aziz and Salmon. Oba, the sea, Yago Pulemo, and Becquim one. No motive, John, one now so every 3 years, 4 years, open the work as a boy. I'm going to be Joe but in the place, you know, I have one season, over committed every 2. Opportunity, me bois, analysis the football. Oko to play and a band there. What about one season, the next season, none of him every 2. What do we perform with him? And now my name, and yet, and you go to Conquan. And your team sitting up to take the cine. It is a young be more car. Yourself play to be your exam this year and Natalie Sameka. It's your best record for supporters, you know, Kotokondi, Wani, a baby of you.
CP, never be the line, no, I saw at well, I have God bless. You know, God bless, so program, so God bless.
Yeah, Bubu.
Na mo to say.
Me mama film. Namiado na monzo e.
Namiado.
Yes, a bit on Ghana check. As I said, you must have a time with you.
Okay.
For the union now. And then come on, some baby come with discussions and we announced no memory in Tuntino. And I hear them with some time, baby, said a very ambitious Mabomadi, Ako Fabu to overlook news. Kotoko supporters in the Gukuru. Kotoko supporters. It did not find the actual almost say. After Kotoko. Eyo mo ya padini omo property bi ejisenye omo enedi animu eye bibia obi obebe bia no
omo mpene
ma ni yeyi enkoyi mo ye mpene saade ndi ku kotoko no
pull him down
aka ebeye ya ebe ngo se nimfo kenkin kesika 42 a kokoko no wo eda omo komaso wo hene wo so bombo de mu din kan se brabeji kotoko den ko mbeba no yema enkoyi obefi wo kwande dia didie obefi wo kwande de ensem bia sai ensem fota na omo de dia enkofo no ebe ye den na se obi tu obebi a ebe kana kuma so be ba so ba be gwa kotoko supporters to say enyi ni edi kan dia eni obi obebi a omo no mo den pull down e de koso do be no any quite in yano any name be just support it be so o who is idea no o go o ya no obi wa be just ready to be hey no mu dinati o no ni fi wo di no you support it be wo wa e ko ko pogu me di ni mu di bia ni ko di me di bi o ko mu obi wo wa o no ko to ko dia ya ni top money e se ho no mu di ho ko to ko mu di ho e said ya de ko so ba dia o ma ni nko so da ko so ko so a wa hwe na ni ba bi o di na ho na si o ma ni nko so
njeni o be se no preko
o me so se o ma ni na ho o be se no e no nko so mo se no se si ya tu no to abawie ya su si e support secretary say group send dia en da da ma we ya di o se
ma se wa onipa be yi yesi abeyi ne di animu
ko sa ni ma wi enya be yi ko